Hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United director. You see a little smile, a little smirk on my face. It's because I feel United got sweet revenge. It was Man United 4, Aston Villa 2. United advanced to the next stage of the Carabao Cup where we will be drawn against Burnley. At least we have a chance. I'm not saying we're going to win the trophy because Liverpool, Man City, they're going to meet each other. So, but there's still other good teams. There's Brighton, there's Newcastle, all these teams that are doing well in the Premier League. You never know what's going to happen in the cup, which is a cup competition. But congratulations to Man United, a good game. The first half was absolutely boring, but the second half, United came out but conceded goals. So it was Doumbaka who was in goal. United's second choice goalkeeper had Malaysia on the left, Dalot again on the right, working tirelessly. That guy is literally burnt out. They had Maguire and Lindelof returned to the middle. In the back, in the middle, you had McFred. The band was reunited. You had Lindelof and Maguire, and you had McFred. So the band was back together. Then you had Van der Beek, Bruno, and Rashford and Marcel on top. The first half, United did try to get in the game, but was stopped by Villa chances. But United didn't really get it together till the second half, till they went a goal down. So it takes a goal to sting United up, and within 19 seconds, Martial equalized. Beautiful pass from Bruno, and Martial was in 1-0. Garnacho played very well when he came in the second half. Absolutely created two chances. I think he made it was assisted for two goals. So Martial scored, Rashford scored, Bruno scored, and McTominay put the icing on the cake. So it was a good game. United got the 4 goals. It wasn't bad, but it was the fact that Aston Villa actually thought they could come to Old Trafford and beat us back to back, beat us at Villa Park, beat us at Old Trafford. That was not going to happen. You were not going to beat us at Old Trafford. But it is what it is. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share and subscribe to our channel by hitting the logo at the bottom right or hitting the link in our link description. So please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. But United have progressed to the next stage, and that's all that matters. Beating Villa was necessary. It was imperative to give them some upliftment because next week, this Sunday, is the last game of the season before the World Cup starts. Should players have been playing after this season? Left to me, game should have ended in October. Giving the players time to rest and play with their national teams is just too much football. And these guys are going to play in the World Cup. Some of them will come injured, some are even going injured and come back injured and resume where they left off. So it's a lot. First and foremost, I'm not a politician. The Qatar World Cup should never have been given to Qatar. Under no circumstances. That was absolutely a shambles, a shambolic, shameful disgrace. Qatar, I have nothing against the people of Qatar. It's a beautiful country, but to suspend all the leagues in the world to commentate the World Cup at the wrong time of the season, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm not in support of that. I'm sorry. No matter how much you paint it to coat it, yes, the World Cup is the beautiful game. It should be shared around the world, but to sacrifice it to play it in December, no, no. But Van der Beek, I just feel he's not getting there. You see what I mean? Yes, they're trying to play himself back, but I still think he needs more games and more times. He's been starting. I'm happy Martial scored, Rashford scored. Recently Rashford just got called up yesterday. In fact, it was today the England squad was announced. But the biggest shock of it was Kevin Phillips, who's played 40 minutes, and Maguire, who's barely played any games for Man United. But they're in Southgate's team. And Gareth Southgate said he's only picking players who are on form. How do you pick a player who's always on the bench, someone who's played 40 minutes? So isn't that favoritism? It is what it is. That we will discuss when the league is over and when the World Cup's about to start. We will have a full debate. So look forward to that. We'll talk about the United players who are going to the World Cup, the United players who are not going, what they're going to be doing, and the teams, United players who what they're going to do for the countries when they're going to the World Cup. We know the Portuguese team has named Dalot, Bruno, and Ronaldo in the squad. We know the Brazilian team has named Casemiro, Fred, and Anthony. We know that. We know the English squad has taken Shaw, Maguire, and Rashford. Sancho didn't make it. We know. I don't know if Lindelof did. Sweden make it to the World Cup? I can't even remember now. Spain did not take the gear. That is a big surprise. I'm surprised about that one. But France, I'm taking Varane. Is Martial going to make it? Not sure, don't know. So I have to look into that and update you guys. But overall, that was a beautiful result for United. They needed it. They absolutely needed that game. But honestly, McFred was terrible. Fred, it's like, come on. This guy was, his passes were abysmal. Maguire, this is why Ten Hag doesn't play Maguire. We could all see it today. Out of position, doesn't know when to defend. It's just terrible. But I will say, regardless of all the poor performances within the individual players, we still came at 4 goals. And that's all that matters. It's the result. They don't ask you how good were United. Who won the game is who they can ask for. And United won the game by 4 goals to 2. And we're going to meet Burnley the next one. Arsenal are out. Spurs are out. Who else is out? Yeah, they were knocked out yesterday. So, Man United 4, Aston Villa 2, United advance to the next stage. I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Man United, keep marching on. But the last game against Fulham is on Sunday. That's the last Premier League game. The Premier League season shuts off altogether. And we'll be bringing you, we're going to be following the World Cup as it progresses. So follow this channel and we're going to keep you, football is going to continue on this channel. Okay? I'll see you guys on the next one. Man United 4, Aston Villa 2.